Hi everyone, it's Heather Leopard and I'm back today with a layout I created using the LE Studio February 2018 monthly kit and add-ons. So I started out using a cut file that I downloaded from the Silhouette store, and I cut it from that really fun geometrically shaped pink and kind of a dark pink paper. So there you can see Love You More. Then I was trying to decide between what background papers I wanted to use for these photos, as well as a few layers, pattern paper layers that I wanted to use. So I kind of like this red one. There's a couple more red ones in here that I gravitate towards with these hearts and the stripes. So next what I do is I try to line it all out and I say, okay, how does it look on this polka dot paper? And I don't know, it's really looking quite busy. So I moved over to the stripe paper, and I really liked how if you put these two pieces of 6x6 papers together, they form a really cool pattern. So once I decided on that, I went ahead and cut the striped paper to use as my background. And then I wanted something to kind of create a border above the 6x6 paper, so I cut these hearts, which also look a lot like the hearts that are in the photos that I'm using. So I'm now going to back them behind the 6x6 paper, so I just add a little bit adhesive, and you'll notice that I kind of goof up a little bit here, but I want to show it to you because we all make mistakes. So I went ahead there, and it's not the same pattern that I originally wanted. I wanted the pink in the middle, but I didn't realize that until just now. So I pulled up the paper a little bit and rearranged everything, and now I like how it looks. So next I decided to stitch around the edges there, and I added one stitch on the pink side and 2 stitches on the red side, and then one up across the border. I love adding stitching. It just adds so much texture and dimension to the page. All right, so once I have that done, I bring it back, and I trimmed up all of the little bits and doodads here and there. And now I'm ready to play again. All right, so I go ahead and put my photos on here, and then I'm like, let me go ahead and see what my title looks like. And that's where I made mistake number 2. I was like, ooh, I'm not loving that. You can't even see the title. So I decided that I would use the white basil cardstock Ellie has, and I went ahead and cut the background out and placed it on the white. And I'm like, okay, that's looking a little bit better. Now that I like the background being white, I need to go ahead and trim off the border strip at the bottom so that I don't have to do it later. And now I'm going to go ahead and adhere the new geometric pattern at the bottom to the white. But then I'm like, you know what? I think I want to add some more of that striped paper in. So I did that. I added a second border. And you can see I kind of pull up the borders just a little bit from the background to give them a little pop. And then I add in my title, and you can really see it stand out now. Before it got totally hidden. So I'm really happy with how that's looking now. So I add my photos back in, and I'm looking for some pattern papers to put in the background as layers. So I started with this grid design and added in some wood grain. We'll see how that looks there. Move it around a little bit. I think I might need something with a little bit more color because the white on white on white is just not working. So I add in this gray, and that is looking good, and then I add in some pink. Even though there is pink in the background, I think it really needs to have the pink in the layering around the photo as well. So there we go. Now it is time to add some embellishments. I add a couple around the photos, and then I decided I wanted to do a cluster of embellishments in that lower corner there. So I add in some die cuts. Added that one at the top there where it says favorite. And then I went ahead and added in some of the cork embellishments and wood embellishments. So that ties into that wood grain that I used behind the photos. And then I'll just shuffle a few things around. I need to add something up there by the word more. So I go ahead and do that. And then I like, whenever I'm playing around with stickers, I like to cut them out instead of pulling them off the sheet, because I move things around so much on my layouts. That way I don't mess up my layout by sticking something down and then maybe not liking it and being stuck with it, or ripping the paper as I pull it up. So I cut out my stickers, and as you can see, I'm shuffling and moving and shuffling some more. I went ahead and stuck with the kind of dark pink / red and the pink and the gray for the main colors of my layout. I didn't want to introduce anything more except for, you know, that wood grain looking color. So there you can see I'm just thinking, how can I embellish this a little bit more? So I add in some of the puffy stickers, which were oh so awesome, and I have just enough left to add some pink and red ones there. And now I'm going to go ahead and start adhering down the embellishments, because I'm really loving how they look on the page with just little clusters dominating that part of the layout. And I used glue dots to adhere the wood veneer and the cork. So I use my staple to keep my layers where I want them. That just allows them to kind of lift up a little bit here and there, and then add it in my photos. Gotta get them just right, and once I have them, I go ahead and adhere those down as well. And then I'm going to add some foam dots to the little caption right there, add in a sticker, and bring in some of the wood embellishments over there on that side with that exclamation point. Next, I'll stick down that gray label sticker right there. And that's where I'm going to start off my journaling. And then I used my really fine tip glue pen to add some adhesive to the back of my title and get that stuck down just right. Sorry, it's cut off a little bit at the top there. I apologize for that, but you get the point of what I'm doing, right? And I'll show you a final product of that in just a little bit. So a little bit more adhesive. Get that more down. This one's a little tricky because I'm putting it on the background paper, but also some of those layers that you can't really tell in the photo, but they're lifted up just a little bit. I kind of bent them back. All right, so love you more. There you go. All right, so now I need to go ahead and do my journaling. Oh, and this particular little sticker I really like, but I wanted to add in some silver, so I outlined the heart and this little puffy sticker in some some silver metallic using a Sharpie. And then what I'm trying to say with this photo is I love you more than. It's just something that my littlest and I do all the time. We have a competition with each other. So she always ends our competition with period, the end. So I'm kind of going about doing my journaling a little bit backwards here. I don't know why. I just did that. So I put the end on that sticker label, and then right above that, underneath that heart caption, I put period. So period, the end. There we go. Get this label down with some foam dots so that we add a little bit of texture and dimension there. All right, so next what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the than there. So I love you more than. And then I take one of the little alphabet stickers that has a period on it, and I just add a couple more for the ... And then I'm going to add in a couple little sayings that we say all the time as my journaling. And then I'll add in this little heart label to that. And then I added some additional journaling there, as well as on that gray label that you see right there where my hand is. So once I have all of that done, I just add a couple of more little embellishments here and there, and I am done. I hope this project has inspired you to get creative. If you'd like to see another project I made using this kit, you can tune in to process video number 6 called Kind Spirit, Brave Heart. And if you're interested in getting your hands on these goodies, please click my affiliate link below. Thanks so much for tuning in. Have a great day.